Hello, this is your LunaScope reading for Thursday, September 27th. And for today's reading, we are going to start by talking about how the sun is in those early degrees of Libra. Like I've said before, what that means is that our sun, the way that we are expressing ourselves and the way that we are showing up in the world to other people, is bringing to our lives a brilliant idea. We still are in this Ace of Crystals week, and we will be until about Saturday when we'll move into the Two of Crystals. But for this week, we're still really thinking about how we're going to bring that brilliant idea into our reality. And today on Thursday, the moon will be in the early degrees of Taurus. And with Taurus, we're moving into a time that I've discovered is the Five of Worlds in this deck. It would be the Five of Pentacles in a more traditional tarot deck. And the Five of Worlds in the Voyager Tarot, or the Five of Pentacles in any other tarot, talks a little bit about setback. And so early on Thursday morning, you may be facing some of your more practical pieces of your life. There may be certain financial things that you have to become aware of. Maybe you've got to remember to pay something before the end of the month, or some paperwork that you were supposed to get turned in at a certain time, just certain like earthy things that are really important and mandatory for existing here on the earth, but that we had kind of overlooked with all the full moon energy. And so Thursday morning, pay close attention to your physical world and the things you need to get done, your deadlines. And I'm just going to read a little bit from the Voyager Tarot little book because I really like the way that they talk about setback, and I think it's important to address that in our lives. So this says, just as the earth suffers devastation and disaster, your most beautiful, prosperous, solidly organized projects and plans on which you depend and bank encounter a setback, a drying up of resources, which could be drought, a sudden ruination, a hurricane, forest fire, or volcanic eruption, a block, like a wall, or a parting of ways, an abandoned village. Defeat and difficulty are regenerative, as are the earth's natural disasters. The earth's healthy new seeds symbolize this new life. For every storm, there's a rainbow. Take one step back, a strategic retreat, to go two steps forward through the newly opened door of opportunity. As it is said, make lemonade out of lemons. So this Thursday morning, it may be a little bit more than a bill you need to pay or something like that, or a deadline you need to meet. You may actually be facing some logistical, practical setbacks in what it will take to bring your dream into fruition. And the way that we handle these setbacks is really important. It's not to say that because we are experiencing a setback that we need to stop and abandon ship. It's actually an opportunity to really take a look and course correct. Something I've been learning in my life is that I would sometimes stagnate and stall on doing things in my life because I wanted to make sure that as soon as I would like set sail, that my trip would go exactly according to plan. And so because I could never bank on that certainty, it would take me a while, if I ever would actually get on that ship and go. And it created a lot of stagnation in my life, and I just never started things. And so something that I find interesting about this energy right now is that once we get started on the trip, if we notice that we're being set back or there's something that's not functioning right, you have to course correct while it's in motion. You have to actually, you don't actually know which trajectory you're going in until you actually start moving. And then you can begin to turn the wheel a little bit and shift a few things in your course. So on Thursday morning, don't get discouraged, just regroup. Know that setbacks are a natural part of anything that grows organically, anything that grows naturally. And the good news is if you navigate peacefully and gracefully through that, and you really keep your cool and keep your eye on the bigger picture, by the evening, the moon moves into another area of Taurus. It moves a little bit further because the moon moves pretty fast. and we actually move into an energy called synergy. So I don't know if I was able to show you. First, I'm going to show you the setback card. So you can see those natural setbacks that the earth experiences when it gets an opportunity to plant new seeds. And then by the evening, we're going to move into something, a time of synergy. So this is the Six of Worlds. So the imagery on these cards is just really beautiful. So I'm just gonna, actually I was thinking I would post these on my Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at Christina Luna. Yeah, I'll leave a link below if that's something interesting to you. So in the evening, we have a few things going on with the moon. The moon is going to move into a square with Mars during Thursday. It's going to move into an opposition with Venus. And Venus and Mars are in square right now. So the moon's going to be down here in Taurus, and we've got Venus over here in Scorpio, and Mars over here in the Aquarius area. And so we're going to be, they're kind of in square, or I think that's where we have them. I'm sorry. I have it written down, and right now I'm thinking more about the moon. But basically, we're going to have a little bit of conflict between Mars and Venus, just kind of squaring off and trying to get them on the same page, trying to get your outward actions and your internal intuition on the same page working together so that neither of them have to be compromised. And the moon is going to just kind of trigger all of that to create that synergy. We also have, I have it, oh, the sun is trining Mars right now. And so that's actually going to be happening in the evening. What I feel is by Thursday evening, you're going to have an opportunity to kind of work together with yourself, and you may find that you need additional help in your endeavor. You may decide to take on a team member or ask for help in your endeavor to help you with your setback. And I'm going to read a little bit from this book about the synergy, because I think that this is also really beautiful. It says, the 6 planets coming together make a wheel and world of power. Go and grow through the dynamic integration of your assets. By combining the interweaving of your own inner resources, symbolized by the planets, elements, minerals, vegetables, fuels, seasons, and machines, and partners, swans, I think that's alluding to the picture, you produce synergy, a powerful, hardworking, focused, and progressive dynamo of creative energy. Through the collective energy of teamwork and cooperation, you can build and achieve greater goals than would be possible alone. Team up, partner, network, energize, move ahead. So this is talking a little bit about getting your own self on the same page, you know, bringing your actions and your intuition into pulling the cart together in synergy. But it also talks about meeting up with other people. So I wanted to leave that with you today. It may be that today you find that your brilliant idea needs a little bit of work, and just keep faith and keep your focus, push through and try to integrate pieces together. If something is not working, it's an opportunity for you to rethink the way that you're going about going. It's a time to kind of course correct and turn the wheel just slightly, or even reach out and ask for help. I hope that was helpful for you today, and I'm looking forward to more tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.